Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are alive. What do you mean I'm wasting your precious time? What do you mean? Alright. I'm gonna just go ahead and start off. Oh, no, shut the fuck up. My phone just started... I'm trying to pull up chat, but instead... Also, guys, make sure to like the stream. Come on, why is chat not pulled up? There we go, there's chat. Yo, what's up? What's up, Fancy Rowlet? What's up, Indavinci? I got a really bad headache, like 20 minutes before I scheduled streams to start. So, I did take some medicine, but if stream is a little, if I'm a little quiet during stream, it's because I have a massive headache, and I'm quietly waiting for it to go away. So, I apologize if stream is not going to be as bumping as usual. It's just going to be like a little, you know, a little chill. Also, I look like a hot mess right now. My hair's like way too frizzly. Let me see if I can fix this. What's up, Harry TDK? How you doing, being 50K? No, there's no fixing this. It's just gonna stay messed up and frizzy. And the lighting's bad too. It's just bad. It's just bad. Hey, possibly Antoine. Good old Biden coot. And Dragon Among Wolves. How you doing, man? Or Carlos, how you doing? We have to respect Tasty's state right now and not annoy him. Hey, Gazer. Hey, Waffle Raptor. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I have a massive headache, guys. So I'm going to be pretty quiet, at least until it goes away. But we're still going to stream, even with my massive headache. But God, does it fucking hurt. It really hurts. Hey, Miles. How you doing? We will annoy you. You worry. We will annoy you, don't you worry. I'll try not to give you the chirp jump scares, Tasty. It's okay. It's okay. You can jump scare me. What's this all about? I forgot. What's up, Ralph? How you doing? Ralph, we finished Saralata City along with the Saralata Festival and the Finyang Fair. And now we're gonna go fight Muffin. I already did the gym puzzle. I think you guys are gonna really like it. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and, in fact, he wants you to jump scare him. Holy moly, that tile set's absolutely beautiful. It's not bad. It's not bad. I made a lot of the custom tiles for the festival. But anyways, oh yeah, we also have that library up here that I think you made, Ralph. I'm pretty sure you made this library. I can't remember who made the library. But, also, the apartments. Apartments are finally in the game. And I'm just going to go ahead and... what do you guys want me to show off first? Do you want me to show off Muffin's gym first? Or do you want me to show off the apartments first? I'm going to put up a poll real quick. What show off first? Question mark. Apartments or Muffin's gym? There you go. What do y'all want me to show off first? God damn it. How the hell did that even happen? Apartment's currently in the lead. Alright, before I completely show off the apartments, though, I fucked around and made like a little shop here where you can buy stuff. You can buy different floors and different things like that. It was kind of all testing. I want to add a couple more in before like I actually go in and test it. There are so many decorations, guys. I think there's already like 400 decorations and I haven't even defined them all yet. Here's what we got so far. None of these are defined. Some of the paintings are defined, and then everything at this point above is defined. So like all these plants and stuff are defined. You can grow berries in your apartment, which I think is pretty cool. I haven't really gotten that to work yet. Here, we'll just white berry pot. We'll put it in here so we can buy it right here. But I also want to put a couple more floors just to kind of test it out. Like let's do the cute floor. And then let's do a wall with that, because there's tons of different walls as well. So we can do, I'm pretty sure the fun wall. Yeah, these fun walls are cool. So I can do the pink fun wall, and then we'll do the purple fun wall, and then pink cute floor, just to name a few. And then let's also add in, I know you can buy like different cushions here, but I want to add in a few more plants, if I can find the plants. I don't know when I did the plants. Here they are. Let's see. Let's go to the plant section, which is right here. Look at that. Let's just add in the flower vase. So flower vase, and I am not answering that. Cordelia plants, just to name a couple. All right, and let's go ahead and take a look at what the apartments are currently offering. Boom. I kind of want to know what the starter evolutions look like. I got you, bro. I got you. Hold on. I'm just going to move this over here. Yeah. The starter evolutions are... If I can just pull it up here. The first one is Burbacker, right here. The next one is Frybros. And the next one is the good old Sprit Splash. So... Burbacker, Frybros, and Sprit Splash. Those are our starters. I actually have them on my team. That's funny. I have them right here. Burbacker, Frybros, and Sprit Splash. So, this is just a little like mock apartment that I have here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pack all this up. Beautiful. So let's just go through and let's just buy a ton of stuff. God damn it. There's no such thing as a white berry pot, ladies and gentlemen. White berry pot. There is, I just didn't compile it. I need to compile the game. I apologize. Didn't compile the game. Gotta actually compile. There it goes. If you see all this blue over here, that's how you know it's compiling. Good old Sprit Splash. Of course. Also, if I haven't said hi to you yet, go ahead and say something in chat. I Wattage, the official. How you doing, bro? Alright. Now, let's try this again. We're gonna pack up. I exist. What's up, HD? Now, let's buy some of our stuff. So we're just gonna buy a couple pine wood floors. We're gonna buy a bunch of pink fun walls. And then a couple purple, just so we can see what it looks like. Because it's fun. And then we're gonna buy some of these cute floors here. Bada boom. Chat's pretty quiet today. Might have something to do with me having a headache. I know you need like 35. Depending on the... So, when you go to buy your apartment, it'll like tell you how many... Here. There we go. Let's buy a couple of these. Have some fun with it. I don't need the dead tree. I'm sure you guys are gonna do a lot better than me at like decorating and stuff like that. Let's do the fancy. Let's do the fancy green mat. I feel like that'll look the best. There's a yellow couch, yellow couch, yellow couch, a red couch, a yellow couch, a white couch. It's so funny. The green couch is the only one I have enough for. And then let's get a table and some seats. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4 cushions, and then let's get ourselves a table. And I think that's enough to make like a decent little place. And we'll just do a wooden table. Now I'm gonna actually go to the bigger apartment. Did you even notice the chirp? I did. Sometimes I don't always respond to those things. So that guy right there is who sells you the apartment. The cost of living shouldn't be affordable in CMG, just to be accurate. So cool. We have our stuff here. We have, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we have enough flooring, but that's fine because we can't place it there. So, but we do have all this flooring that we can use, and the flooring's fun because it's really just as simple as going around and placing it. But you can't place it in front of your PC. That is one thing to keep in mind. No placing in front of your PC. But we're just going to go through and we're going to decorate this little room back here. Make ourselves a little apartment. Just so you guys can see what we have so far. I know that like some of the miscellaneous decorations and like dolls and stuff aren't in. But we do have like paintings and we're going to have tons of other cool stuff. If you guys want to make some decorations for this, feel free. In fact, I very much want you to. Fancy green mat. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Fancy green mat. So we can place this anywhere. I think I'm going to place it right here. Nice in the middle there. And then we have this pine wood floor. I don't really need the pine wood. I mean, I guess it could look good if we like surround this in the pine wood. But I think it's fine. But more importantly, I want some of these spots to be pink. So I'll probably just make the middle pink here. You can stack decorations, which I think is a lot of fun. Let's go back to flooring. Because the pink floor here works really well. There might be a way that I can make it to where you can actually place decorations on the PC. Or at the very least, move the PC. Because right now, it just kind of won't. But there should be a way eventually. Anyways, let's go to our wallpaper. Because we have all this fun wall here that we can use. To make our place feel more fun. So let's just put I'll put the purple ones here, and then we'll put pink ones here. Look at that. Awesome. Now let's we can put our table down. And for this example, let's just put it right here. Why not? And then we'll put our cushions right here. Look at them. This might destroy the mat. No, it just can't be placed on the mat. Interesting. I wonder if that's like a decor thing, but I think that's fine. And then now we have a green couch. So the one thing I do need to change is to where you can like actually place couches up against the wall, because currently you can't, but it's fine. Because you know it still works, but it would be nice to eventually have it to where, you know, we can put the. So we have this Cordelia plant. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it won't let you place it on stuff like that, but let's put this flower vase in here. And then we also have a small cactus. And it'd be really nice if we could put it on the table, but I gotta figure out how to make it to where we can actually put stuff on tables. It worked before. It's just I made a small edit because I didn't want the table to like ruin the mat. But then when I did that, it made it to where I can't place stuff on the mats anymore, which is interesting. But look at that. It's a really shitty looking apartment. But you guys will have the opportunity to do a lot of cool things and actually spend a lot of cool time on it. And I'm sure you guys can make something a lot better than me. But that's kind of what we have for the apartments right now. You can start doing this in the game as early as Grandstone City, as you can see. We're in Grandstone City right now. And we can go buy ourselves an apartment. It'll let you take a look at the apartment before you actually buy it. It's 5,000 for this one. For the one over here, it's 750 with the 2 rooms. But yeah, we can start that off pretty quick. That's what we got so far for the apartments. Guys, if you want to create decorations, feel free. I would love some cool decorations. Anything you guys would think would like look good or you'd want to decorate your apartment with, make it. Why not? The tiles are 16 by 16 pixels, so yeah, it's not really that hard to make little decorations. Do we have different sizes for different places? Yes, Fancy Rowlet. Not that I've made any of them, but they exist. Anyways, guys, let's go check out Muffin's gym. Is there 2 music playing right now? There is. I'm going to stick to the in-game music. Or I don't even have to mute it through here. I can just pause it through here. How loud is this, too? Okay, it's not too loud. Alright. So we can now go into Muffin's gym. Oh, Lord. Beautiful. When we're in Muffin's gym, we can do these puzzles now. But before I jump into that, I need to actually turn off the switches for these puzzles because I did a lot of testing. We don't have trainers in the gym, but let's just turn all this off. Cool. All right. Now we can start the gym puzzle. And this gym puzzle is a lot of fun. It was also a lot of fun to make. So fire safety is important. When a fire gets out of control, it's important to evacuate everybody safely. After everybody is evacuated, the fire must be put out to save the restaurant. So a fire is going to appear here. And the goal is to get these to the safe zone as quick as possible. If you're not quick enough, the fire, as you can see, will start spreading. And once it gets to the edge, it's over. You lose. And you have to restart. This first one is honestly pretty tough. As you can tell, I just failed pretty bad. But we'll try it again. I think I buffed it at the end and I never really tested. I think the hearts should be test dummies. Yeah, I think this is too difficult. Especially for the first puzzle. It was like perfect and I was like, yeah, I'll make it a little harder. But it seems that I've made it too hard. Oh, shit. So it is possible. You just gotta be like last fucking second. I definitely gotta make that easier though. But there we go. First puzzle's done. This door opens. We can move on to the next. Let's run it. So we don't get any dialogue that time. You just go straight to it. All right. Boom. First heart's in. It's already spreading. Yeah, I think this one's like a lot easier. Because look how much time we have. The fires didn't even go to the last 2. And then the third one is pretty hard. I guarantee each and every one of you won't get this third one on the first try. It's just like, you gotta be pretty quick. I imagine we can put like the trainers in the gym, like in the middle sections here. But yeah, this third one, you gotta be quick. And also you gotta be deliberate. You can't just push them to anyone that you want to. You have to, it's important that you put these 2 hearts in the bottom ones here. And there is a reason for that. I do want to bet. And then now that we have those 2 in, we go over here. And we start pushing this one. And we have to push it all the way across. That's what makes this one pretty difficult. Is you got to bring these all the way across here. And I do wonder if like it loads the frames depending on time, or if it loads the frames depending on like because I'm a bit laggy right now, probably because I'm streaming while I'm doing this. All right, we're almost through. So things are going to start getting intense. You'll notice that that fire started on the table at the bottom. That makes it to where you can't push over to the right anymore. Which is why you're basically forced to do it this way. And it's also important to note that this fire is about to close here. So I'm going to push this hard up like that. And fire's about to start on the feet, like on those tiles beneath me right here. If you didn't make that in time, I'm pretty quick. I'm pretty quick with it. But like, give it just a few seconds. Fire's going to start right here. And it makes it to where you can't push up anymore. So you have to get these at least in here before then. But yeah, that's the puzzle. And then now we can go fight Muffin. Bada boom. So that's what we got. That's what we've been working on. What I want to know from you guys is what would you guys like to work on today? I feel like this will be a pretty chill stream. Just kind of sit back. You're cooked, basically. Muffin. How you doing, Double Edge? Did you make it to the last stream, Double Edge? I think I saw you there. Waffle Raptor. Double Edge, you're Waffle Raptor, right? I'm pretty sure you're Waffle Raptor, Double Edge. Okay. What would you guys like to do right now? What should we do? Alright, we can do decorations, more apartments, so we can start building more apartments and decorations and stuff like that. Or we can do decoration shops. Or we can do the muffin battle, where we go ahead and make the muffin battle. And when we make the muffin battle, I don't think we're going to do any of his dialogue, but we're going to do the muffin battle. Or we can do the muffin battle. I guess there's not really much that we can do with the muffin battle, because Muffin's not here to help with the dialogue. How about instead of the muffin battle, we can do Serolata indoors. Not bad. Just some different indoors in Serolata that we haven't done yet. Or we can do those other things. So go ahead and vote. We can do decorations. We can do decoration shops. We can do Serolata indoors. It's up to you guys. It looks like we're 50-50 on Serolata indoors and decorations and more apartments. Decorations and more apartments is in the lead, guys. Make sure you vote. While you guys vote, I'm going to answer this phone call. Vote! Vote, ladies and gentlemen. Vote! All right. Where are the votes at? 13 votes. Tied between Saralata indoors and more apartments and decorations and stuff. Interesting. Can one more person vote, please? One more. One more person, please vote. I'll give it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nobody voted. All right. In that case, I'm just gonna choose. We will do, let's do a few apartments, because why not? We might as well. So as you guys know, there is an apartment building in Grandstone City. We also have apartments in Silverfield City. So, yeah, pretty cool. So we can make our Silverfield City apartment layouts. Oh shit, hold on. Put this in here. So we'll call this Silverfield City. So we have all this space to work with making an apartment. The Silverfield City has A, B, and C apartment buildings, which means that there's different layouts for each. And each apartment building has 2 layouts. So we can make 6 layouts just for Silverfield City. What do you guys have in mind for these layouts? We could probably have a cheap and an expensive one for each, or maybe a cheap building, a medium building, or an expensive building. Oh, you can't see, I apologize. We have these 3 buildings in Silverfield City that we can get apartments at. We have the A, the B, and the C building. Should we do 1 expensive, 1 medium, 1 cheap? Or should we do cheap, expensive, cheap, expensive, cheap, expensive? As in, each apartment building has the cheap rooms and expensive rooms. Can I please make a layout? I'll send you it. I mean, sure, I guess. Not that there's really a reason, but sure, if you want to. Each has 2, yes. Each has 2. So 1 layout for each building. Or 2 layouts for each building. So we have 6 layouts. We can do expensive, medium, cheap, or we can do like expensive or cheap, expensive, cheap, expensive, cheap, expensive. I think doing the make one of them laid out like a hammer and sickle trust. Sorry, man, but this about to be a snooze fest. I'm gonna hop over to Edmund McMillan's stream. All right, that's fine, Jams. I don't. That's kind of mean though, but fair enough. We're doing other stuff too. Cheap, medium, expensive. Cheap, expensive, cheap, medium, and medium, expensive. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, how about this? We'll do it that way, Fancy Rowlet. That's not bad. So, Silverfield City. I want to look at the indoors for Silverfield real quick. The basic indoors for Silverfield City, like houses. We have this carpet and this wall. So we can probably mimic that with these apartments. Oh, oops. Let me find the wall real quick. Oh, I don't think we even have that wall. We can do the carpet though, at the very least. And then, yeah, we don't have that specific wall. But we can do our own. Like, we can do, I don't know. I don't think this one really fits all too well. It doesn't contrast the carpet enough. So maybe we can do... This is the basic wall. It's whatever, but keep in mind, you can't always customize your wallpapers. Or how about this? It is Grandstone City. So you know what? Having like a cobblestone wall probably makes a lot of sense. And then now we can just make like the actual layout for the wall. Or for the apartment. So obviously these will probably be a little bigger than the ones in Grandstone. They'll probably be a little bigger. So we can just how about we can have the cheap one. We'll have it be about this big for a cheap apartment in Silverfield. And we'll even make this doorway a little bigger. Just so it feels like a bit more of a room separation. And then this will be the cheapest apartment here. How much would you guys say this should cost? For the cheapest apartment in Silverfield. $2 Poké. Give a real answer. How much would you guys say this should cost? What you guys think? Do we want a real Poké housing experience or not? What do you mean by real Poké housing? $3K. Just to give you an idea, the apartment in Grandstone, this one right here, that's just a 35 tile square room. This is 5,000. This is 7,500. So, like, the cheapest apartment in the whole game, 5,000 Poké. 7,500 Poké. You have to rent it for 3K Poké per week, and the ceiling is leaking. I was way off in prices, goddamn. What did you think? Let's make them cheaper so people move here. Being 50K also made a little layout here. Oh, not bad. Not bad, look at that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Green entrance. So I should probably flip it around then. We'll do, it's just, damn it. There we go. We'll do it like this. He wants a balcony. I can't do a balcony, I'm sorry. 100,000, not even kidding. I think we can do expensive apartments that are like 100,000. But not... I mean, there might be an expensive ass apartment in Silverfield. There might be one that's like 75,000, I'd say. But this small ass, cheap ass fucking apartment here, I was not gonna make like expensive. A luxury apartment up in Kenton, perhaps. Sorry for lurking, no worries. Spain's housing situation's fucked. That's fair. It's fucked here too, Ralph. Come on. We have this one in Silverfield City. Is a little bigger. It's not much bigger, but it's a little bigger. But because of the location, don't dip, Carlos. Come on. Because of the location, I'd say this should be about like 10K. I feel like this would be 10K. It's the cheapest one in Silverfield, 10K. 15 to 20, or 15 to 20. How about let's meet in the middle? Let's do 12K. Let's do 12K. For this cheap ass layout. What's the average apartment cost? Well, we've only made 2. This is the 3rd one, so I guess I'm not sure. Anyways, now we're going to make one that's a little bigger. But more importantly, it'll go the other way. and it'll be laid out a little differently. Boom. Look at that. And fuck it, we'll make this room back here a little bigger. Alright. So this will be the second cheapest one. How much do y'all think this should cost in Silverfield City? For the second cheapest. Also, can I experiment with the... No. No, it's not. It's not. All this looks bad. Second cheapest, to be fair. It's quite spacious. Yeah, it's a little spacious. In Silverfield, I feel like that's when it's going to get like a little bigger. The one we discussed was the cheapest, right? Yeah. So we have this one at 12,000. And then we have this one. It's a little bigger. And it has a bit of a unique layout. Clone DM'd me. Interesting. 50K? 50,000 for this? It's a bit more spacious. Maybe like... To me, 20K sounds reasonable. Okay, we'll do 20K. 20K for this layout. Alright. Now we get into our medium range. And going into our medium range, I want a different natural floor color. Let's experiment a little bit. That one's not bad. That one's also not bad. That one's just doesn't fit with the walls. Alright, I guess let's do this. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh wait, hold on. This is Silverfield. Why'd I do these walls? I should do something more basic. Like this wall. And then when we upgrade, it'll be a little different. I don't know, maybe this wall would still look good. Yeah, it kind of does. Kind of does still look good. I'm looking for a good floor. That's way... I don't know. Maybe just this. Maybe just that. What if we separate it, maybe? No. Alright, when we go up, maybe we do have these, like, blank floors. Or we could just keep the carpet the whole way through. I don't know. We have this gray carpet here. Fuck it, let's do the gray carpet for all of it. It is Silverfield. So, like, gray carpet, Silverfield. Come on. It makes sense. We'll also do this silver mat right here. Alright. Now we need a medium layout. Maybe you can have the same window thing in the cheap ones, but it's just brick outside. It's the apartment layout. I made gonna be an expensive apartment. Yeah, probably. Imagine owning a mansion and someone comes up to you and asks what you do for a living to afford something like that. And you say you force your pets to beat up other people's pets to steal their money. That's pretty funny. Hey, Cactus. How you doing, man? Hey, Bean. Bean and Cactus. All right, we need our medium apartment. I feel like when we get into the medium range, that's when we start getting into, like, 3 rooms. So, like, We can have one room right here. And then we'll have another room right here. I feel like this is fire for like a medium apartment. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Just made a decoration, peak of my spriting career. Let's look at it. Oh my god, it's a Chuggerton bed. It's a fucking Chuggerton bed, bro. That is so peak. It's so peak. That's too large for a medium. What do you mean? What do you mean, possibly, Antoine? Bro, when we get into the luxury shit, it's gonna be big, bro. If you think this is big, this is like medium, bro. What do you mean? We have small as fuck, cheap as fuck, still cheap as fuck. And this is like, okay, this is poor. Like poor. This is like poor. So poor, cheap, affordable, middle class. Let the peasants live in their boxes. I think this is a solid layout. I think this layout's solid. What do you guys think? Is it bad? Should we get rid of it? Like 3 people could live there? Okay, but look how many decorations we can do. 2 people could live here. Okay. Give me a price. This one's 20K. This one is 12K. Give me a price for this one. This one feels like 50,000. So the medium is gonna start off at 50,000. I got you. How about we'll do 40. We'll do 40. It's double this. It's double this. Come on. So 40 for this ain't that bad. All right. People are sending me layouts. An advanced medium. I want to call this medium. I'd call this borderline expensive. 4 rooms like this. Housing shouldn't be affordable. That's so true. We can do the next one like this. 4 rooms. All right, let's run it. All right, we need 4 square rooms. We'll start off with this one. It's fun to have some different layouts. Boom, 4 square rooms. Look at that. We did it. And then the entrance is going to be, the entrance will be right here. Peak. That should be 60,000. All right, we'll make this one 60,000. This is the last medium one we'll do. We have affordable medium, then we have what the fuck medium. Also, put this down. Affordable medium and what the fuck medium. Now we have expensive. So let's get into expensive. Just gonna keep that there. Alright. Should we make our own or should we use B and 50Ks? Expensive has to start at 100K minimum. That's like the price of an actual house, which is so funny to me. Use B and 50Ks. Should we use B and 50Ks or should we do something else? In the center of Kenton. Kenton has some nice apartments. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So the first expensive one is gonna start off with a hallway. And then we're gonna get to a big open room. And there's gonna be another big open room down here. So I feel like this is gonna be a pretty spacious one. Some people might not want spacious. But it is very large. So first expensive one. It's very large. What do you guys think? Would you buy this? We need fancy walls and fancy floor. I don't know. Maybe for just a layout, you know. But we can do... I don't want to do actual like colored floor. I'd like for it to like be more blank per se. But we can't do something a little better or a little different from just this blank wall here. We just don't have too many options. We can do this. But this is like a luxury wall. So I don't know. But fuck it. We'll do that. Also, this apartment will have a kitchen thing pre-prepared. A pre-prepared kitchen thing. Because why not? How about that? Kitchen? Nah, this has to cost 200K then. It's just some flooring. 200K is too much. Or a walk-in kitchen. Right? Add a bathroom? Alright. You're gonna add a fucking bathroom, bro. Alright. A small either bathroom or closet, depending on whoever wants to do with it. Alright. We got 100K for this apartment here. 100K. It's so fucking expensive. I love it. Alright. Now we need the most expensive in Kenton, BC. The most or not Kenton, BC. In Silverfield City. Cheer. The most expensive. 3 rooms doesn't justify 100K. But look how spacious it is. Look at the amount of space upgrades you get compared to every other fucking apartment. You can fill this shit in. Like, you could put all your dolls right here. Like, look, bro. You could have the biggest fucking plushie collection just right here. Boom. Look at that. All the plushies. Still room for other shit. We have to go big considering, like, the different stuff we're trying to, like, how much we're offering. Could separate the bigger rooms and the smaller rooms. Fuck it. Let's do that then. Let's do that. Easy peasy. Now it's more. Oh, you made some wallpapers, Gazer? Oh, look at that. He made some cool wallpapers for your guys' apartments. Oh, I gotta make this. I gotta answer this call real quick. Sorry about that, y'all. I do apologize. Alright, we're back. Look at these wallpapers that Gazer made, bro. These are so pretty. We have a snowy wallpaper right here. I forgot to include the bottom of it. And then we have a stormy one right here, which he forgot to... He's fucking it up. It's okay, buddy. I'll fix it for you. It's just really difficult to fix. There we go. I love these wallpapers. Yeah, I love the snowy one. I could definitely see myself using that. Is using MC Creator for spriting like good? I don't know. I have no idea. But look at that. I have to actually like go through and define these walls, but hey, Molten Madman. We're doing apartment layouts right now. We need the most expensive one. Did anybody send me one? Alright, Biden did. I feel like this works for the most expensive one in Silverfield. I'm gonna pull it up. Also, I'm gonna put the Chuggerton bed in there. Might as well. Pretty sure I have room for it. Yeah. There we go. Chuggerton bed. Looks so good. It's so fucking good. I don't know what the crowns next to the names means, honestly. Alright. Let's do this layout that Biden made for the most expensive one in Silverfield. Alright, let's see. Oh, this theme is so good. Alright. Gonna have the entrance be right here. We're gonna have a small room right here. We're also gonna have the option to go up here. And there's gonna be a wide room. No idea what this could be used for, but it does exist. But more importantly, we have a room right off to the side here. That looks like that. All right, let's grab our walls. I think for the most expensive one in Silverfield, this about nails it. All right, there we go. There we got Biden's layout. This looks fucking expensive, I will say. I'm gonna put the entrance right here, though, instead. Boom. Alright. How much do you guys think this shit should cost? $120 to $140. 200K. So this one's 100K. How much is this one? You think it doubles? I could see a doubling, honestly. I could see a doubling. Maybe we'll do 180. 1.5 times 150. I'm gonna do 180. And we'll also tile out. We'll also tile out the bathroom here. And then if we're still gonna have a kitchen, we'll tile out the kitchen as well. There we go. All right, 180,000. Dude, this shit's so fucking expensive. Because, hold on. I just want to give you guys an example. If you want to change the floor of your apartment, let's just find the most expensive floor. Floor. All right, the most expensive floor is the it's called the luxury floor. $250. If you wanted a luxury floor across this whole apartment, $250 per tile. For this room alone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, just some quick math. Pretty sure I have a calculator. I thought I had like a calculator button. Just some quick math. 9 times 13, and we're gonna multiply that by 250. If you wanted to cover this room alone in that luxury floor, it's gonna cost $29,000. And I just love that. I just love that. Because on top of 180,000, you want to customize the floor in one room with an expensive floor. $200,000. That's not even doing the wallpaper. Just in a wallpaper. Yeah, I don't think we can really use this being 50K. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we can use that. Where will we even get that money? There's gonna be ways to get money. How I don't know what Farkle is, Molten Madman. Alright. Anyways. 12K, 20K, 40K, 60K, 100K, 180K. In Silverfield here. Oh, Thundering. Oh yeah, you guys should probably send shit like in Spider's Lounge. Oh my god, they're making dolls of the gym leaders. That's peak, bro. Oh, you guys are going crazy on this, dude. Like, look how cool this wallpaper is. It's simple, but it's just peak. It's fucking peak. And look, we have a Skitty painting here. Boom. Oh, you guys are killing it. Shout out all the spiders, bro. Skitty painting. Made the Tory Gate wallpaper for Saralata City. Yeah, it doesn't look right. Thundering, I'm gonna be honest. Windows wallpaper. Clum, my friend. Are you telling me this is what this is it? This is how it's gonna loop. Molten Madman here. If you go to general chat, I'll just send this as a base. There you go. You'll need to size it down 50%. It's so shit, it's peak. I already did a cloudy wallpaper. But I'll definitely add the Sprout wallpaper. That looks fire. Oh my god. Why are you guys low-key killing it, dude? Beautiful. Banaga tile. Oh, interesting. I have no idea what we'd use this for. Guess I'll just check it in here. Look at all these cool wallpapers, y'all. Boom. Oh, you edited it? Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I do not see a difference. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see a difference here. Oh, you edited the top of it. I see. I'm gonna be honest, I think the wood one's better. Alright, fuck it. We got this one too. Beautiful. Alright, we got some more wallpapers. Raleigh is also making some too. Starting off with the poison one. Here we go. Here we got the poison one. Not bad. You guys are just cooking. I already have fire. I have grass. We have water too. I don't know if this is electric. I guess it's just storm. We have snowy nights. I don't know. But anyways, we'll go ahead and save this. Let's get back to the layouts, though. Hey, Yin Yang. Absolutely cooking. Y'all keep cooking. Alright, so we're done with the Silverfield apartments. The next place that you can get an apartment and live in, isn't for a while. Because you can't live in Lazulite Town, but you can live in Newcastle City. In Newcastle City, there's 2 apartment buildings. How much of the tiles amplified again? Just 2 times. So in Castles, you have 2 apartments. Which means we'll have 4 layouts for Newcastles. Should we have a cheap one in Newcastles? I feel like we should have 2 medium ones in Newcastles. Only, like, we'll have, like, Newcastle's is like a rich place. I think what the cheapest in Newcastle's would be like 75,000. I feel like that makes the most sense. 75,000 for Newcastle's. All right, we need the base wall for being in Newcastle's. I'm gonna do this. Does the brick 4 work with this? Kind of. I guess we could do this. I don't know, because I feel like this kind of looks good in Rescade City. Like if you get Rescade City apartments. So I don't know about that. Let's try something else. Maybe this one works. I don't know about the brick tiles. And I don't want to do that either. How about just this? The Newcastle's apartments can be like this. All right, so this is our 60,000. So our 75,000 has to be nicer than that. And to be fair, with the nicer floors off the rip, it kind of works. So let's just think about that. When I walk into my apartment, what do I want to see? What do I want to be greeted with? You know? I want to walk in. I want to have my living area off to the left. I want to have... Here, how about this? I think this could be nice. Then we can have the kitchen over here. And then, so this is our 60K. And then we'll have a small bedroom. Make it a little smaller. All right, do you guys think this looks like 75K? We have our 60K here, 75 here. And then we'll even make a little kitchen area out of bricks. Bathroom straight at the entrance to wash your hands. Fuck it. We'll add in a little closet. Little closet here. So did this. Oh god, that blends in way too well. Should I make a fake door wallpaper? Sure, if you want to, smarty. Does this look like 75? See you guys. That looks like 80K. Maybe we can bump it up to 80K. We do need a door entrance, though. I'm trying to think of a door entrance that'll, like, really fit Newcastle's. I like the bright cyan one, honestly. Fuck it, let's do it. Do that bright cyan one. Simplistic dark fly wallpaper. Fuck it. Looks good. God, you guys are cooking. Todd just straight up made brick wallpaper in a basketball hoop. I'm very curious to see how you guys decorate your apartments with everything we're giving you guys. Look at that! He made a Goo Bear plush too. I love this Goo Bear plush. There we go. A little basketball hoop is so fun to me. I don't know if this is 2 tiles big or not, though. How many tiles is this? Fits nicely right here. How about you make it smart, EP? All right, we have our basketball. Beautiful. You could summon Jams, that is always an option. I don't think Jams is here. I think he actually, like, left the stream. Alright. Added all of that. You guys are really cooking in here. Oh my god, he made the Draco wallpaper. Damn. I gotta add the Draco wallpaper in too. Oh, it looks super good. Ralph, you gotta add in these things at the bottom. There we go. That Draco wallpaper is pretty badass. Okay. So we have our 80K in Newcastle's. Now we need our... Anybody else? It ain't good, but wallpaper. I disagree. I think it could be very useful. I think someone will find use out of this Molten Madman. City wallpaper. Yeah, I think it looks great. Not bad. A water floor. Being 50K, this will not look good, my guy. I can guarantee you. That will not look good on the tiles. Yeah, you're good, dude. Every time you try, you get better, right? Alright. Alright, we need more layouts for new castles. Getting apartments in the next 2 updates is huge. It is huge, honestly. Alright. Does anybody have any layout ideas? I feel like there's going to be someone out there that just wants a big giant room. I feel like we might as well just make it so it exists, right? Just one big giant room. There's going to be someone out there that wants it. That's going to be like, why doesn't this exist? That's all I want is just a big room. Is this so much to ask for? Just your big room? So let's make a big room, and how much did it cost? In Newcastle City. What do you guys think? How much would you guys make it be cost? How many more apartments will there be? A good amount. 250. I don't know about 250. Absurd room for absurd price. What if we just do 95? How about that? 95. 150? You guys are going crazy. Alright. 130. 130. Right in the middle. Right in the middle there. In this economy? Alright. Next up. We're going to have an apartment that's also in Newcastle's. But we're about to start going big. Now we're going to go big. I think it's more fun to, like, you know, have fun with the layouts, though. You know? We're going to go big in Newcastle's, though. Alright. Let's think here. Alright. Here's what I got. It's a very large layout. As you guys can tell. There is a lot of room. A lot of it. How much would you guys say this should cost? Right here. This layout. Just to give you an idea, our most expensive one is this one at 180. And now we have this. What do you guys think? It's like 200K. I think the margin would be significantly higher. Edmund finished stream, so I'm back now. Jams, look at this apartment layout. Will you have fun decorating this, Jams? Guess how much it costs, Jams? Hold on, no. Someone... Nobody say anything. How much do you think this costs, Jams? This apartment layout right here. Just give me... How much do you think it cost? How much should it cost for this apartment layout right here? Yo, what's up, Jisumu? And Coco Squid? This apartment layout is 180,000 Poké Dollars. So we're trying to figure out how much this one's gonna be, which is a lot bigger. Throw down like 5 essentials items like Showdown Emulator and shit, then never touching them again. If this one's 180, how much should this cost? 250, I feel like is valid. What did 250? 250,000 for this apartment here. One biscuit is the cost. My house will not have the money to decorate. Like 150 for one tile is too much. Should be like 25. It's not 150 for one tile. Don't worry, Jams. Don't worry, Jams. It's 250 for the luxury floor. But so the nicer floors are not that expensive. Like 65 per tile. 65 per tile. 65's like the median price. There's some that are cheaper. Like 440. Apartment should be something to grind the hell out of. Fuck yeah, catacombs. Hey, catacombs. I think 250 is valid. It's 70K more than the last apartment we made. And keep in mind, after you buy it, that doesn't mean that it's decorated. You know? Also, this one's just a big room because I know someone's gonna want that. Yes. Okay. We need one more Newcastle's apartment. Does anybody have a layout idea for the last Newcastle's city apartment? Do we have a casino in Potassium? I forgot. I want warp panels to fuck with people. Oh, man, I wonder if that's even possible. Literal castle. I don't know if that's possible to make warp panels. To where, like, the player can place warp panels down. I can make warp panels and put them in here, and they work. It is possible to buy warps. Like, I can make it to where the player can buy a warp pad, and it'll send you to somewhere else on the map. But I don't think I can make it to where you buy a warp pad, and it'll send you somewhere in the same map. Resembles Rusia's house you unlock after a military side quest. What even does Rusia's house look like again? It's funny because if you buy one of these like expensive ass apartments, you live better than most Benericans. Well, probably not most Benericans, but most Benericans with houses, because the houses in Benerica are not that great. The apartments apparently are fantastic, though. Did I already? Yeah, here's Rusia's house. It's such a small layout. I love it. It's so small. Why'd the music stop? The music stopped and now it's all eerie. Oh, it's because it's the end of the playlist. Cool. Let's restart. Rusia's poor. You can make placeable warp tiles, just have to abuse the crap out of variables. Yeah, right? I have to find out where the player placed the warp tile and then like connect it to another warp tile. So like when you place this warp tile, the player will have the option to set like a switch that it will warp you to one tile. And then it has to find the location of that tile. Interesting. The apartment include the rooms you can't enter in Rusia's house. Hold on. So when I do a transfer player event, a point with variables. Yeah, here we go. A point with variables. So it is possible to do warp tiles, actually. It is possible. Can someone design a warp tile? I want to try to do that. Damn it. Someone pinged me. Oh my god, you guys are still going all out on these? Oh. Alright. Let me put these in here. This Burrbacker's so funny. The thing is I don't think anybody's using all these abstract ass backgrounds. Because if they use these, I don't know, maybe it's possible. But this doesn't work. I will do the bug one though. And then HT upgraded this fryer. Okay. You guys are genuinely going crazy. This is a lot of walls. I'm gonna have so much fun defining this. Not. It's gonna suck. I should make backrooms inspired tiles. Alright, I'm gonna save it again. We're making a ton of stuff, Shisumu. We got the Chuggerton bed. God damn it. Another one. It looks good. Is this one just ghostly? Bronze Rusia statue win. Okay. Save that for now. Alright, the last Newcastle's apartment. Just gonna... Shisumu, do you want to mock up a little layout real quick for the last one in Newcastle's? I need the body pillow. It's so funny. They just progressively get bigger. It's so funny. This is the first one you can buy. Boom, and then you can just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Just do my Rusia house layout idea. A whip splash one now. Oh, Gazer wants to refine it. I mean, we can do Rusia's house, but it's going to be a pretty small layout. Because this is Rusia's house layout. Unless we add the other room back here. Which we might as well. Just so boom. Now you have a bit more option. Okay. So now we have this layout. How much should this one cost, though? I genuinely don't really have an idea. How much do you guys think this one should cost? I feel like it'll be in between. Check DMs. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's kind of what I did. Except there's 2 rooms out this way. Lilith Banaga statue, 90 to 140. Then we'll do a... So this is 130. We'll do 148,000. How about that? So just to give you an idea, this is 5,000. This is 250,000. All right. The next apartments that we can do are in Rescade City. Rescade City has 2 apartment buildings, which means we have 4 layouts again. Oh, hey, Pittacris. But only unlocks by doing a side quest in the Newcastle's military base.
KFC wraps are back, including a new mac and cheese one. Choose 2 KFC
Side
wraps for
quest in
$5.
Newcastle's military base. Can Rescade have really dingy ones? I don't know. I feel like Rescade would be kind of nice. Casino for gambling. Alright. I am gonna do though. Okay, I think Rescade will be affordable. More affordable than Newcastle's, for sure. And I'm thinking the base walls can be this, which we talked about before. Also, so maybe the cheapest one in Rescade can be something like this. So it's not like really dingy, but it is cheap. Like overall, it's pretty cheap. And then for the door exit map, we'll do the blue. Five by 5 dirt hut. That's kind of what this apartment is, actually. It's basically like a dirt hut. All right, how much do you guys think this should cost? $50K? Yeah, $50K sounds about right. We'll do 51,000 to be exact. 51,000. Yeah, of course, man. Of course, being 50K. Good luck, dude. That's big, bro. 51 is a prime number, yeah. Nice. There we go. Sprit Splash wallpaper. Sugarton wheel cushion. Fuck it. We have a lot of Sugarton decorations. But there we go. Sugarton wheel cushion. Alright, let's get back at it. So, Rescade City, 51,000. Should we have an expensive one in Rescade? I feel like Rescade should all be pretty affordable. Like, staying in between, like, 50 and 75,000. Also, if you guys want to make a layout, send one to me. Oh, wallpaper and DMs. Check what Molten Madman did next. He did a pyramid. You guys are having a lot of fun with these wallpapers. Except you forget the slip wheel hiding in the toilets. So it's the same price but different. Yeah, just like similar. Stairs, fence, yellow. Oh, I see. Oh shit, I probably should add stairs. Stairs probably would be in the expensive apartments, wouldn't they? Let me find some stairs real quick, guys. Or what if the player has to buy stairs? Like the boards in RSE. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't want to make the player buy stairs. Let's just add them in. Oh, wrong tile set. I'm gonna delete this. I can't believe that's still been in the game this whole time. Oh wait, hold on. I get the stairs from the outside tile set. I don't really use stairs indoors. Alright, stairs, where are you at? There's stairs. Stairs, yeah! There's no reason why those shouldn't exist. We can probably start using some stairs in the Rescade layouts. Alright. Rescade layout. So you enter through this room. And then you can go out to the main room here. Or to a main room. And then you'll have this room here. And then there's going to be a... or honestly, hold on. I feel like you need to go out more. You'll have this room here. And there's going to be that right there. Stairs up the price and the apartment. Enough wallpapers. I think I peaked with the backrooms one. Fuck yeah, Ralph. Ralph, you should do... Oh, let me think. You should do maybe some floors. Some cool floors. Or some cool mats. I feel like floors and mats really help a lot. We have a lot of different mats here. The mats are kind of difficult, though. It's easy to just color them, but when it comes to like making actual designs for the mats, it's a little difficult. But you can do custom of like any kind of furniture, honestly. Alright. So there will be stairs in this apartment layout. And we'll put the door right here. honestly. We'll put the door right here. Hope it brings the depressive vibe that players need. Alright, hold on. Let me look at the... Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty depressive. That's pretty fucking depressive, I will say. Jesus. Damn. Nailed it. Alright, how much do you guys think this one should cost? I need to add in the stairs. Boop. I added the stairs. 60,000. $75K. We'll do like 66. How about that? 66,000. All right, we need 2 more for Rescade City. We have this one and this one. 65, 75. Let's do another one for Rescade. 6, 7. 6, 7. All right, fine. We'll do 6, 7. Okay. Got another cursed wallpaper idea. Make a diagonal one tasty. I dare you. Oh my god. Fine. Let's do it. Nobody's gonna want this shit, dude. Absolutely nobody's gonna want this shit. Oh my god. There's no way a single person buys this. There's no way a single person buys this. I'm sorry. There's just no way. Just some weird ass layout. With like really weird shit. How about it? How about it? You know what? Why not? Let's just do a fucking weird layout.
KFC wraps are back, including a new mac and cheese one. Choose 2 KFC wraps for $5.
Just a really fucking weird layout. They get the most expensive one. We gotta make a weird layout somewhere, right? Fucking Rescade City, bro. Only in Rescade City do you see shit like this. Alright, you heard it here. You see it here, folks. Here's your weird ass apartment layout. I wouldn't even call this an apartment. Oh, look at this shit, dude. Useless long hallway. The builder getting these blueprints. The Charty Berry apartment. Loading spots and A grades. Okay. You know what? Let's throw a couple other let's just throw some other weird shit in here. Like, how about one of our custom like wallpapers? It just kind of exists in one of the rooms. Hold on. The hallway's a closet. child's bedroom in Davy's orphanage. What the fuck? Okay, a Pokeball-shaped apartment does make a lot of sense. I'm not gonna do that with the walls. You know what? Just one wall. There we go. We'll do that. How about that? This is so funny. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I think we have enough custom wallpapers. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I think we have enough custom wallpapers. I think we can move on to maybe custom floors, custom mats, some more plushies. We need more. Oh my gosh. There's no such thing as enough. Add a punched hole in the wall of that room. All right, guys, how much did this cost? How much did this cost? You can add more wallpaper. If you guys want to make more, you can. $8 million. All right, 41,000. That should be 67K. Okay, fine. We'll make this 67. 67. This will be 63. Kyogre room. This is the Kyogre room. It looks like him. It kind of does, but why does he have like a fucking big ass thing hanging off his head? It does look like Kyogre, bro. Hold on. Alright. It's time for the last apartment that's available in Restgate City. Somebody said we should make a Pokeball apartment, and I thought that was clever, and I liked it. So, here is your Pokeball apartment. Hold on, I never even made the entrance to this, whatever this is. I'm gonna put it right here. The entrance to the Pokeball apartment will be there. Ah, shit. Gotta make it a little bigger. Here is your Pokeball apartment. Fix the Pokeball? It's not off-center. What do you mean? You mean you want me to squish it? Alright, there you go. How much should the Pokeball apartment cost? What do you guys think? Restgate just has the weirdest fucking apartments. $151. 4 on the left and 3 on the right. Oh, I see now. There you go. Fixed it. All right, guys, give me a price. $200K. Let's do 89. It's affordable. The Pokeball apartment is affordable. You should be able to trade your Master Ball for this apartment. I'm not doing this 6-7, bro. I'm not gonna do it. Fruit beer. Oh, look at that, a warp tile. There we go, we have a warp tile. Master Ball in the game should be the key to the apartment. Okay. Finally! Hold on. So, there's no apartments in Saralata City. You cannot live in Saralata. But, you can live in Kenton, BC. Kenton, BC is going to have the most luxury apartments in the entire game. We first have this one. This building right here. I think I made indoors for these built. Yeah. There is an indoors for this building. Banana-shaped apartment. So, for Kenton, BC, we have 4 total apartments. I'm sure this, yeah, this door's closed. Warp tile should come in 3 to 4 colors, and you can only place 2 of each colors, and those are linked. I wasn't gonna do that, Shisumu. I was gonna make it to where the player could set the tile, like could set the warp. And it might change the color, Shisumu. If 2 are linked, like, they might, like, match in color. Make an apartment that's really expensive and it's just a 3x3 room. I'm not ignoring you being 50K. I cannot scroll back in chat, though. Put apartments in Saralata or I'll be very sad. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to be very sad. Alright. Kenton, BC apartments. The big bad. The expensive. Expensive as fuck. Also, I don't think that's a floor I even have. Alright. The cheapest Kenton, BC apartment. How much should it cost? How much should the cheapest one cost in Kenton, BC? $40K? Come on, man. Come on, man. The cheapest? The cheapest? Do any Russia decorations exist? No, Shisumu. Please make them. And it's exactly like the Silverfield one. I think the cheapest should be like a solid like 150K. Like that should be the affordable one. If you want to live in Kenton, BC, you got to drop 150 bands. Or yeah. Please make them. I can't make them. Alright, anyways, we do need, the floors here are going to be pretty expensive. We're also probably going to have a pretty expensive wall. I think we do a combination of this. I feel like this looks like this looks it. 151k. Okay. 151k. We'll do that. But I think this is solid. Really expensive, and it's just a tiny room. Bruh. Okay, anyways, the affordable Kenton, BC apartment. Caillou says there's a Magikarp shaped apartment for 200,000. Magikarp shaped apartment. All right, so this is in a similar price range. This one right here. So this is probably gonna be the most expensive. Should be crown shaped. I think the most expensive should just honestly be pretty big. Like, it's just kind of big. But I think we should definitely include an upstairs. Okay. Let's we'll have this be like a loft area on its own. And then we can have it open up a bit out here. And then we'll have a hallway with some rooms. So I have a little a small room here. And then we'll have a bit of a larger room here. And then we'll have another room that goes up here. All right. 150k, I feel like this is a solid apartment that the player could buy. And honestly, we could even add in like a couple just amenities that it comes with. Like having a little kitchen area, for example. Add a single smaller, but it has a basement and an attic, so you have 3 smaller rooms, but it feels cold because you have to transfer between floors. Oh, I can't do floor transferring, unfortunately. I can't do floor transferring. Kitchen in the middle of the house. Yes, sir. Unless the kitchen would be upstairs. Kitchen right here. Dining room right here. Living room here. Living area here. Room, bathroom. Solid. Oh, no worries, Staffy. Who are you? What was your old account? Can you make gym badge shaped apartments? You can by making it one map. No, I can't do any warps. I can't add events to this. There's no way for me to add an event. Because that's what the secret base items. The items get transferred onto the map via events. How do you get to the upper area, Tasty? Stairs. I just didn't make them. Stairs. Oh, you're Cloth. How you doing, Cloth? It has been a little while. I don't know. I feel like this is nicer for only being 3,000 cheaper. Or this is nicer for being 3,000 more expensive. I feel like it should be like a solid 171. 171,000. All right. Now we need one similar to this. Similar in price, similar, just similar. So we're gonna make it to where it you go in through the center. You're gonna start off with a big open room. There's a room that leads out this way. Another room that's going to lead out this way. And then we'll put a smaller room here. And then let's add... Actually, you know what? We're just going to make this room bigger. And then boom. This will be our 151K. So this will be the actual cheapest one. Alright. Now we need to design, like, the best apartment in the game. No, you're okay, Cloth. You don't have to apologize, man. You should make an apartment with an upper layer, but you can only get to it if you buy a warp panel and set it to go up there. I can't do that. I can't do that. All right. The two most expensive apartments in the game. We're talking 500,000. $1 million type shit. So our 250,000 honestly already fills pretty much the whole map. Which means we probably just need to straight up make a bigger map for these expensive ass apartments that we're about to get into. Kenton, BC. You could pay $1 million to buy a room in the greenhouse. Just a single room in there, tiny as heck. Live at the greenhouse. All right. What do you guys think a price should be for the second most expensive apartment in the entire game? Give me a price. Keep in mind, the maximum amount of money you can have is $1 million. 215? No. The one in Newcastle's is 250,000. I'm thinking like somewhere like 600,000, 700,000. Something crazy, bro. Just absolutely wicked. 670,000. All right, let's do it. 670,000. And we're definitely going to have to make the map itself bigger. $670,000 apartment. I'm going to do 6540. Lord. All right. I'm going to use the same walls. So we have like these really, really nice walls for like the base apartment. All right, we don't need all this anyways. I really just need like this base right here. All right. We're going to enter through the middle. It's going to make it a big hallway. Yeah. The entrance hall. The big ass hallway in the entrance. Hallway as fuck. Should cost a coin flip to delete your save or get it for free. That's so funny, bro. Nuke your save file. 50-50 chance. 50-50. It should divide in 4 zones. Okay. So when you go through, you're going to have a large room right here. And then we're going to have another large room. Over here, instead of rooms, we're going to have hallways, like a long hallway, just for any sort of display. Any sort of display that anybody might want. At the very end of this hallway here, we'll have a much homier area. How about it? It's also going to have a loft. Shit's so fucking big. There we go. Alright. And we're even gonna extend it out a little bit. We have another little room right here. The result of the 50-50 should be decided when you make your save file, so it can't be save scummed, but you just don't know this known, so people break their saves if they try. That's my bedroom with bathroom. Bedroom with bathroom. Hold on, let me grab this real quick. Something dropped on the floor. I gotta. God damn it. Yeah, I got it. All right. Cool. We have one apartment. You have to pay the value of your apartment every month or you lose it. Peak mod. All right, more importantly, let's add some more areas. So we have a big room right here that a lot can be done with. And then we're going to have this room right here that also a lot can be done with. And it's going to extend over here just a little bit. Is anybody ever going to do anything with this apartment? I have no idea. I have no idea. What do you guys think? Do you think anybody is ever going to fill this entire apartment out? Make the 1 mil apartment a 1 times 100 stairway into a single huge room called the Apartment of Origin, and you get the S-tier key for it. I don't know. The most expensive one in the game should have a terrace with a small pool. I am going to Pokemon Fan Game because I'm a stupid dummy. What are you talking about? First off, you're not a stupid dummy. We get enough Chuggerton decoration, yes. I'm sure people will find a way to, like, make use of all of this goddamn space. How many tiles of floor do you need for that? I don't know, dude. It's a lot, though. I can tell you that. It's a fucking lot. There should be an in-game perk to having these things. Okay. So, $670,000 to buy this apartment. Now, for the most expensive apartment in the game. I think we need to do something a little different. The 1 mil apartment should have an extra room that you can invite a character into, right? Gonna buy the most expensive apartment and just put a singular plushie in the middle of it. For the most expensive apartment, a solid $900,000 will do. So what I'm thinking is that for the people who want to buy the $600,000 apartment, what they're going to get the most out of it is the rooms for doing different things. I think the best thing that we can do is have a lot of rooms. A lot of rooms that can be decorated differently. I feel like this would be less of like an actual apartment like the other ones. And this would be more of like the sandbox apartment. The like biggest apartment. Where it's more of like, you know, you have all this room to like do different things with. Does that make any sense? To connect it with everything, I need a fountain in my apartment. Okay. Alright. We'll have a much bigger room in the middle. I'm also going to make it a little wider. It's like 75. So we can have 3 on each side. Cool. Much larger room in the middle. And then now up here we can get into a bit more like actually livable space per se. Where we actually have things going on. We'll obviously add in another loft. Alright, let's run it. I'm gonna be so surprised if anybody actually buys this fucking apartment. Like, if that happens, I'll just genuinely be bewildered. Put a big parking lot in the middle of it. So then you have more rooms to the side. Have 2 vertical hallways on the side of the big room. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, let's do it. We'll have more rooms going out this way. Honestly, and we'll even make this like a bigger room. And then bring the little room back. Probably fit almost 2. I can just move this over a little bit. Because I want to try to fit 2 of these vertical rooms in here. Perfect. All the space you could ever fucking need. I do not see how you would ever need more space than this. But fuck it. Because it's the most expensive damn apartment, we might as well fill it out more. So you also have this little room down here. Or I guess it can be a bigger room. You also have this bigger room right here. Make it bigger than Kanto. Alright. Is it worth it? Is it worth 900,000? That's the question. Add a special closet that serves as a second personal PC item storage. Guess might as well. Whatever it may be, you have another little room right here. We'll also add another one down here. You can never have too many just little off to the side rooms. So that it's a floor lower than the center room. Oh, you mean right here? Stairs right here? Do we have a balcony? No, I can't add that. But I can do all this. Alright, I want everybody to let me know in chat. Are you buying this? Are you buying this apartment? The ultimate sandbox apartment. Fuck no. 900,000. Are you buying it? Keep in mind, you could also go for this, the 670,000 one. The 900K is definitely better. Also, I never chose a custom floor for Kenton, BC. I'm gonna go with that. For this one, we'll do this. Hold on. Forgot it's got to be on layer 1. For this one, we'll do purple. And for this one, we'll do this blue right here. Alright. The Kenton BC apartments. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We just had the Kyogre apartment just attached to the side of the 900K. It'd make me so happy. I'm not, bro. I'm not, bro. That would ruin the 900K. It shall be bought. I don't know if anybody's actually gonna buy it. Which of this is more expensive, the apartment or all of the single floor tiles? Let's find out, actually. Alright, I need somebody to do really quick math for me. Alright. because this expensive. This is expensive wood floor. Someone pull up a calculator and do like quick math for me. Here, we'll just do an estimate then. If we just like assume that half of these tiles are floors, it costs $330,000 just for the flooring on this whole entire house, which kind of makes sense when you think about the 900,000. Because I would imagine that like half these tiles are floors, maybe a little less. But yeah, it's actually very cheap. Can we put our trainers into our apartment and torture other players who come visit? Not really possible, unfortunately. Oh, look at that. He made some different colored wooden floors. Different color wooden floors that the player can fuck around with. I am gonna put them closer to each other though. There we go. Beautiful. Coco Squid, you're not doing it right, my friend. Do you notice a difference here? You're doing it in a lower resolution. Man's trying to make the Hilton. Yo, Traffy, how you doing, bro? Who's living in this apartment? Alright. So we have all of our apartment layouts right now. We might make more layouts for the Sky City, but that's about it. I don't think we're making any outside of the Sky City. Is it paid in real money? No. Claude, what are you on about? I swear you live in another dimension sometimes. Nobody's stopping me from buying the Kyogre. I did not even intentionally make this a Kyogre. All I know is that it's so funny. Muffin, are you buying the $900,000 apartment? Or are you buying the Kyogre apartment? With... What program are you using? Essentials and RPG Maker XP. It's very possible with the power of variables. What's possible? What's possible, Shizunu? Oh, assign trainers to variables, then boom. No. It's not possible to have to let the player create their own trainers. That's what's not possible. It's possible to hire trainers. Like, you could hire them, per se. Is this Trafalgar Law? Variables, and if they cannot, then basic RGSS. Okay, sure. It might be possible, Shisumu. Sure. Possible and it takes a year to complete is two different things. I'm gonna buy this fucking apartment, dude. I'm gonna buy it. This is gonna be my home. Being 50K, holy shit, bro. You don't have to be a fucking jerk about it. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, he's doing some more. Molten Madman doing some gambling. Some fucking gambling. Wallpapers. It's so funny. Okay. We'll chuck these in here. Damn it. You kidding me? Okay. Well, let's grab it. Boom. We have our lucky wall. That's definitely what it's going to be called. The lucky wall. And then we have the I don't even know what to call that. The poker wall. Well, it's not bad. I will say, it's not bad. You don't use the color black on overworld sprites being 50k. You could probably ask somebody in the lounge to like help you with it. Because as you can see here, nothing uses the color black. Even this, that's not black. That's 22 dark. And it's also a hull. Oh, it's a dice? Is that a die? It looks like a card. I guess it is a dice. "16 by 16 pixels. Boom. 16 by 16. I like how you guys are just now making tile sets because, you know, you can actually use them. Dice roll. So it's rolling. Dice roll is a move in the game. Did you know that, Traffy? Traffy, who are you? Are you new here? That is kind of an issue with this one. I do need to make it to where this isn't, this doesn't use the color black. Or it's just kind of lighter overall. No, not you, Staffy. I meant Traffy. How long have I been streaming? How long have we been live? Oh, I guess I can check in here. Oh, 2.5 hours. Damn. Alright. Well, we made all the apartment layouts. Took a lot longer than I thought it would. 2.5 hours? Jeez. So we have all of these walls. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, god damn, 72. Guys, we currently have 72 walls. 74 walls. I really don't think we need any more walls. Just to be quite frankly honest with you guys, I think we're good on walls. Like, where are we even gonna sell this many walls? I think these are fine for all the patterned walls that we have. Kyogre apartment is so... I know, I keep going back to it. Alright. Every apartment is finally made. So that's nice. No being 50k. This is still way too dark. And there's no edge to the mat. It just kind of looks like a flat. Like, it's not bad. When you ask us writers for wallpapers, we deliver. Yeah, let's do something else, guys. Let's do plushes. Let's do plushes and Rusia decorations, because she has a whole gift shop. We might as well use it. Honestly, we should just kind of, if you need inspiration, just go to the fucking, here. And just, like, look here at the buildings we have here. So you can buy plants in here, souvenirs in here. We need souvenirs, guys. We need souvenir decorations. Like a straw hat. There's a straw hat in here. We need a straw hat. Like just fun little souvenir decorations. Ornaments. Also, we have the museum here. Anything that you might buy from a museum. Anything that you might buy from a whip splash shop, a fryer shop, or a Burt Piter shop. There's not really much else here. Also, anything that you might buy from this building here that I don't know what purpose it serves. I know it would have decorations, though. But, like, it just looks like a building that sells decorations. But, like, what does it sell? Maybe this sells muffin merchandise. Or just, like, Sarah Lotta merchandise overall. So, yeah, just, like, Sarah Lotta merchandise for the Cherry Blossom City. Right? Yeah. I have no idea where we're going to spread out the rest of our decorations. But I guess we'll find out once we start doing all that. Anyways, y'all. Yeah, like a cherry blossom bonsai would look really cool. Yes, you can make a shop if you want to, of course. Bye.